Welcome to your Straight Razor Edge Friday special. Straight Razor Beginner Shaving Map, Straight Razor Grip, and Order You Shave. Hey, Eric here with Adventures in Wet Shaving, and welcome back. It's good to see you. In this Straight Razor Edge Friday special, we are looking at mapping your beard so we can find out what is with the grain, what is against the grain, what is across the grain, because that's going to matter in the order in which you shave. Generally speaking, you're going to want to shave with the grain on the first pass. That will probably be the most comfortable and easiest to do. Then on the second pass, there's two schools of thought. You can go across the grain or you can go against the grain. And that is a decision that's up to you. I would suggest you try doing both. And then on the third pass, you probably will be doing an against the grain pass to get that really close shave. Now, not only are we looking at all of that, okay, I tend to hold my razor like this. So I have two fingers in front, two behind, and that is going to be the easiest way for me to shave and the most versatile. Now, there are people that go three in the front, one in behind, or one in the front and three behind. Again, I find two in the front, two behind the most comfortable and versatile for me. Now, I also will shave my neck from here up like this, and I just hold it pretty much straight. Then for an against the grain pass, I will switch up that handle like that, and that gives me the most comfortable shave. Now, we're going to look at all of these things coming up right now. The first thing we're going to do is shave mapping, and basically we're going to map that beard. Now, I have let mine grow out a couple of extra days, okay, to make it easier not only to see, but it may help you as well to feel. Now, like right through here, see that? That is pretty much straight down. And for me, I can just run my fingers over that, and that's really easy. If I go the other direction, okay, it's much harder. And if I go sideways across it, that is across the grain. So I got with the grain, I've got against the grain, and then across the grain like that. This is the first pass with the grain. This is the second pass against the grain. I've now rotated that handle up and have it in a different position. Now, this is my beard. You're going to have to check your beard and see what your hair grows like. Now, for me, also right through here, this is with the grain for the most part, right there. So that is against the grain. This will be across the grain. And now, when I get down in here, you know, when I do this, see that hair starts to kind of clip back towards my jawline. So now for me, from like right in here, this way, that is going to be with the grain for me. This is the first pass with the grain. Holding the razor with two fingers in the front, two behind. And this is the second pass against the grain. All right. Now, as we're doing this, that is where I would start, okay? Now, for my neck area here, if you look, see how it's kicking back like that? across here. So for me, with the grain is this way. Against the grain is this way, like this, with the grain, against the grain. And then if I'm going down like this, that will be across the grain. If I'm going up like this, that will be across the grain as well, just in two different directions. Now this is pass 1. This is across the grain for me in this area. This is still pass 1, and that is with the grain right through there. And then here, that's across the grain. Now this is across the grain, but a north to south pass. And this is against the grain on my jawline and my neck. And this is the half pass. I found I don't need a full 3-pass shave. A 2.5 pass shave will do it for me. Now, my mustache area, basically the same thing going on there. Is pretty much grows straight down and maybe kicks out a little bit here. So this going down is with the grain for me. If I go the other direction up towards my nose, that's against the grain. And if I go sideways across, that is across the grain. This is pass 1 with the grain on my mustache area. Continuing on pass 1 with the grain. And this is pass 2 across the grain. And this is across the grain on the other side of my mustache area and mouth. Still pass 2. Now see through here, more or less this kind of goes down, maybe flares out a little bit, but from here down through here like this, that is all with the grain, okay? And matter of fact, that even goes down into my neck, this full distance down in here. If I go against that, now you're going to see that is against the grain for me. And then if I go across either one of these, that is across the grain. This is pass 1 with the grain on that lower lip. This is pass 2 on that lower lip area. Again, this is with the grain for the second time, and it works really well for me. Now we're going across the grain on that chin. This is pass 1. rotating that blade down. And this is with the grain for me right through here on my neck. Now this is pass 2. This is also against the grain on my neck in this area. Now I've switched that handle around again. 2 fingers in front, 2 behind, and this is another with the grain pass in that area. Right through here, that is against the grain, and now that is across the grain through there on my chin. Now, on this side of my face, and believe it or not, your face could be different on both sides. This side of my face is a little different. Okay, basically the same, but a little different. So here, that is pretty much with the grain right there. And then that's across the grain. That is totally against the grain. This is pass 1 with the grain. This is pass 2 against the grain. See how I've switched that handle up again, holding it more in an L shape. Same thing goes here. That is with the grain for me. This is against the grain. And if I go sideways across that, that would be pretty much across the grain. Now down here, as you see, now see this I think kicks back more. This side actually almost goes straight down, but still kicks back, but it's under the jawline that one kicks back. And now going with the grain here, here, and pretty much right there, completely with the grain. As you do that, that would be the most comfortable for the first pass. This is pass 1 with the grain. Pass 2 against the grain. Now down through here, okay, if you look, it basically kicks back, but at a bit less of an angle than this side, I think. So here, it's just going to be modified, and that is with the grain, that is against the grain, and again, this is pretty much going to be across the grain, but it's kind of a mixed bag. This is across the grain, doing a north to south pass on my neck area there, my jawline. And this is with the grain. All of this is pass 1. This is pass 2. Again, across the grain in this part of my neck. And this is now a south to north pass. And this is the half pass. I'm going against the grain on my jawline and my neck in this area. All right, So now you have seen how my beard grows. Now you do the same thing for yourself and you'll find out you'll get a much better shave in the end. I do Straight Razor Edge Friday specials on the first and third Friday of every month. You can click on this one to see my last Straight Razor Edge Friday special where I'm announcing the 30 Straight Razor Shave Challenge using only one straight razor. Now, if you want to accept that challenge, go ahead, let us know. So down in the comments. And you got to keep us informed, okay? I want to know this is shave 1, shave 2, shave 3. That way we can encourage you and support you in this journey that you're on, all right? Now, I also get my ideas for these Straight Razor Edge Friday specials from you. So down in the comments, go ahead, leave me questions, comments, suggestions, maybe even ideas for upcoming Straight Razor Edge Friday special, and we will get that going for you. If you've been watching a while and you like what you see, consider subscribing, and if you have any questions or comments, you know where to put them. I also do Shave of the Day videos every Wednesday and Sunday. It wouldn't be the same without you here. I also have down in the description a ton of links for straight razor shaving and honing, videos and playlists especially for you. Click up here to see my latest video. Click over here to see a video especially picked out for you. Click up here on me, subscribe, like, comment, share this video with your friends. Have a great shave and a good day, and I will see you next time on Adventures in Wet Shaving.